PAX East 2018. I'm here with Edwin, and we're looking at Cede.
Yes, sir.
Cede, so tell us about Cede.
All right, so Cede is a combat farming game where you go in the wasteland, you destroy monsters, and they burst into seeds, becoming vegetation. That vegetation will then help you destroy other monsters. They become kind of like turrets in a tower defense. You'll go anything from a healing plant to a plant that shoots projectiles at monsters. So your mission is to take this wasteland to a tropical forest or utopia, and then you'll have a golden seed that spawns, which you plant in the ground that'll grow root to the next level.
Okay. So it's a level by level type of progression. Can you go back to previous levels?
Yeah. So we want to have it to where you can go back to previous levels. Maybe there are plants that you've grown that'll drop special power-ups for you to grab. So you'll be able to go back to those areas. We call them areas. So you'll be able to go back to the areas. And then there'll be 5 regions in the game.
Okay.
With probably 3 areas in each region.
So Cede is the name of the main character, the name of the land.
Cede is the name of the game. So it's pretty much the definition of Cede is pretty much what the story is about.
Okay.
Cede means to give power or control, specifically territory or giving control of power, oneself, a person's power.
Okay.
So you're doing a lot of that is happening in the game where enemies are trying to take control of the land, and then you're trying to take control back, and it's very territorial where you're trying to pretty much gain territory with the plants, and they're trying to gain it with the mist.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's why we chose Cede, and also it's a play on words because you're planting seeds.
Yes.
But the story is pretty much about that definition.
Okay. So what are some of your influences in this game?
So some of my influences are pretty much the Holy Bible and the Book of Genesis. That's how we came up with our character Seth, because he's based on Joseph from the Book of Genesis. A couple of our influences are games like 3 action RPG games in that genre, and then a little bit of twin stick shooter, a little bit of tower defense. So games say Bastion, games like Hyper Light Drifter, games like let's say some tower defense games.
None are coming to my mind either. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you.
The elements that we use in the tower defense is different because you're carrying the plants with you. You're able to kind of push them forward instead of guarding one area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That makes things a little more fluid too.
Mm-hmm.
You're not focused on one area.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Joseph. Joseph from a standpoint of someone who was mistreated early on in life and then grows into prominence, or
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So,
or is it the dream interpretation part, or what?
So we are still kind of building out the world and whatnot, and trying to determine the storyline of how everything's gonna play out.
Okay.
We kind of put a twist on the story, but the main core is still there. That his 5 brothers set him up.
Yeah. And
pretty much he's starting from the bottom and got to build his way up, and he's doing this through this combat farming, because in the story of Joseph, he had interpreted a dream where there was 7 years of famine and there's 7 years of thriving, and the 7 years of famine he had to put aside crops for people to survive. So we took that and we said, okay, let's do something with plants and crops, and we didn't want to just do a Harvest Moon type farming. That was one of the influences, but we didn't want to just do a Harvest Moon type farming. So we said, why not destroy enemies and they turn into the plants? That would be fun instead of doing the tedious, go to this, go to that, water that, So that was the idea behind it.
Okay. That's interesting. Looking at, people can't see this, I'll have a picture up, but looking at some of the characters, the plants have elemental abilities or something like that, or?
Yeah. So the little boys, the little creatures that are following you, you have a water boy, which can nurture the plants with water.
Okay.
So you'll see a sprout in the level, and you can take her to the sprout, and she'll water it. You can go on and do it with something else. Same thing, Ray, Sun Boy, can shoot sun rays onto the plants to make them grow.
Okay.
And then the one on your shoulders, Little Bush, can shoot seeds that'll grow just grass.
Okay, that's what I saw most of when I played
Yeah.
the first time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, how big is the team?
So it's about 3 of us.
Okay.
Myself, I'm the founder. I pretty much manage all of the business side and pretty much with game design. And my primary skill is animation, but of course, being indie, wear a bunch of hats. Nick here is our awesome programmer. He does all the code. He's the lead programmer. Great. And then Chris Carter, our concept artist, he stepped out for a second. He's done all the character design, world design, backdrop, like all the art that you see. Like he drew all of it out.
Okay. And what platforms are you looking to release this on?
So right now, primarily on PC, like Steam. Hopefully, we probably be able to do like Nintendo Switch, PS4, something like that.
Okay.
But right now, we're just focusing on getting the game in front of the people. That's what we need to do right now because not enough people really know about Cede or combat farming. And we're a new studio with a new game. So that's why we're here, so that we can show our game.
And you're looking at a 2019, 2020. There's a
So
window.
So we don't really have an exact release date yet because we're primarily bootstrapping the business ourselves.
Understood.
And we're looking to get more funding so that we can finish. So we just said right now we just really want to focus on getting people who support the game and behind the game that want it, so that we'll be able to have more weight to get what we need to do to finish the game as far as like resources and finances and things.
Okay. I look forward to playing it again here and then the ultimate release. Thank you for your time, Edwin.
Appreciate it. Thank you.